Ron Simidad back here again on our debt-free owner-operator series. I hope you are all well and enjoying the series so far. We are picking up exactly where we left off. Almost. We have moved out to head off. We have slept. We are on the way to get back on the road. Just at Jake's yard here. He very kindly, generously gave us the door stickers, door decals, whatever they are called.
Turn left.
So let's pull out here. Let's get back and roll in as we pick up on part 4 of our debt-free owner-operator series, the longest journey so far. This is our 2,300 mile job from Houston, Texas to Seattle, Washington. The reason that we're doing such a mammoth job, which is going to be 5 parts, is because we need the moolah. We need to get ourselves a trailer.
Turn left.
To get that trailer, we need the dosh, the money, the moolah, the readies.
Turn left.
All of them things, because we want to be able to get more money per job, which a trailer will enable us to do that. So that's why we're doing this big job. We are basically going to be able to get the trailer after this job. As soon as this job is done, we will be able to get the trailer. You remember, we're going up to see Russel up in Portland after this job is complete, because we'll be in the area. Well, not in the area per se. We will be close enough that it makes sense to do it while we're up there. He has got a brand new rough around the edges step deck trailer, which we were looking at purchasing. He wants about 19,000 for it, I think he said, from memory. So I said we'll go and have a look for it, because our experience of Russell
Right.
when we bought the truck wasn't amazing, being honest. Seemed like a nice enough guy. However, he didn't give us all of the facts about this truck for us buying it. So it was yeah, it's a bit nervous to say the least, given the history, but sure it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll try and pick up the pace a little bit. This load has been a bit of a stretch for us in terms of speed of acceleration and things like that, which I think we expected that, really, because we're only
Keep right. And then exit right.
only 370 horsepower, I think. So
Exit right.
just brought the little heads-up display up just so I can have a look at where we're going, because some of these junctions with the flyovers and stuff are crazy. Right, let's push on, baby. But yeah, we are, you might have seen it on the thing there, about 800 miles out. We'll probably cover off 400 miles on this trip, and then we'll cover off, no, probably cover 450, 500 miles on this trip, hopefully. And then the final episode, which will actually come out a few hours after this one. So the release schedule is going to be, this one is going to come out at 7 p.m. my time, a little earlier than usual, on Thursday. And the next and final installment, the finale of this long job, is going to come out at 11 p.m. on Wednesday, the usual time. So just a couple of, just 4 hours time. So you got enough time to watch this one, have a bit of tea, and then watch the second one. We are tantalizingly close to realizing our current 200 subscriber goal. At the time of recording this video, we are sitting pretty on 199 subscribers, and I would absolutely love it if we could get to 200 subscribers before the end of this job. That would be absolutely awesome. Like I said in the last few episodes, I am planning on doing an IRL. No, I'm not IRL nothing. I am planning on doing a solo truck stream once we hit 200 subscribers, and it will probably be on this profile. Whoa. Jesus. Gotta watch out for these AI drivers, bro, because they are crazy. They'll just be slamming on. And there's no joke. That is no joke. In this rain. There's one thing I do hope that SCS will fix in a upcoming update at some point, sometime, is the physics for the rain. Because as soon as it rains, it's like an ice rink. Icy. Can't even understand how icy it is unless you play the game, obviously, then you can fully understand. If you know of any mods or anything like that that sort of improve the physics feel of the rain, so that I don't feel like that I'm skating on ice every time it rains, then that would be awesome if you could let me know. Hit it up in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you are looking for a Discord to join with a VTC, hit the description in the link. Hit the description in the link. No, let's try that again. Hit the link in the description below, and we will would love to see you over on the Discord, and we would love to see you rolling with SD Logistics, the VTC, the most relaxed, easygoing VTC around. No stress, no hassle. All just about the good time, good vibes, good energy, all of that good stuff. You know, we all want we want everyone to have fun. We got no rules really, no like minimum mileage and minimum amount of jobs and all that stuff. No mandatory truck skins, no mandatory trailer skins, no mandatory convoys. It's all of those things happen, don't get me wrong. We're working on some truck skins and trailer skins as we speak. And we do regular convoys on ATS, but they are all completely optional. We are hosting this coming Saturday our first SD Logistics ETS2 convoy. That'll be on Saturday. Kickoff time probably about 8:30. Bought myself a new truck on there, new Volvo cab over. The FH 2016, I think it is. It's the FH by Sanax mod from the Steam Workshop. But I've got it all specced out pretty nice. Whoa. Jesus, man. Just had no brakes there. Absolutely none. How we didn't manage to get a crash fire. I suppose we didn't crash into a vehicle, so that is the thing with this rain. It's actually farcical how poor the rain is on this game. Consider it's been out all this time. But don't get me wrong, I love the game. I really do love the game, and ETS2 as well. But that's one thing, they need to get that shit sorted sooner rather than later, because I literally had nothing then, no brakes. What was I saying? Yeah, probably stoked to be hosting the first ETS2 convoy this coming Saturday. If you're on the VTC, I hope you can make it. It's 8:30, we're kicking off. We're just going to hook some loads around Europe, probably starting off in Germany or Luxembourg. That's where Lynn is based out of, Luxembourg. That's where most of his jobs have been so far. I would love to see if we can get Lynn into Britain, but he's absolutely staunchly opposed to rolling through Britain because of driving on the left side of the road. He's absolutely vehemently opposed to that. But, you know, let's see if we can test his army. Depends if the jobs are good. If the jobs are good, we'll roll through. You know, I'd love to get him up to Iceland because that'll be a good laugh. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And yeah, just in general, we are having a great time on the channel here, building the community out nicely, and that's what it's all about. Like I've said many a time, we desperately looking to expand on the community that we've got here. I think you guys are absolutely awesome. I met some incredible people through doing this already, and it's been absolutely flipping awesome, to tell the truth. So yeah, as we grow subscribers, as we grow members of the VTC, as we grow members of the Discord. That is to say, by the way, if you are not looking to join the VTC, but you still want to come and join the Discord, there are other stuff to do there. We've got farm sim channels, flight sim channels. We've got channels open to trucking that aren't necessarily just for the view. Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus Christ! It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. It's literally nothing. I was literally pedal to the floor then, there was no brakes whatsoever. It shouldn't be that way. I will apologise for all of the shouting in this episode. If you are listening with headphones, I do apologise. I do get quite involved with the with the game. And yeah, just having a hard time with this rain right now. Because it seems to be when the rain is on, the brakes have got no, you need to stop in a hurry. Nah. Again, we come back to what was old Sim saying, and I cannot remember what I was saying. I think that was it. I think the Discord's got other channels in it, not just farm sim, not just VTC stuff, you know. So we'll put this up again as we come up to the junction, just so I can be sure where we're going. Come over again. I don't know how we haven't done any damage to the truck on those crashes, but it does give you a little bit of insight that the crashes do happen, the crashes do come. I've seen there's been a couple of crashes actually recently. Jesus Christ. It's just wild out here, bro. Just wild. Hopefully this rain will hold off soon. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've been at work today. So I'm a hybrid worker, so I do 2 days office, 3 days home. To do 3 days office this week because now we've got some fog setting in as well. Flipping awesome, bro. Yeah, I had to move some furniture around today in my office, help the business support team to do that. This is no joke here, guys. Look at this, absolutely ridiculous. Having all of the weather on this trip. Seems like it's lifting off a little bit. Absolutely perfect. Just want to make some maximum gains on the mileage. We are rolling 626 left. 11 hours to go. We've got 9 hours on the sleep time. Frustratingly, we are going to hit one more sleep trigger. What I'll probably do is, I think we've got about 40 hours left on the job. So I reckon that what we might do is drive another 2 hours. Just having a little brainwave. Just wondering if we want to try and crack this off in one episode, because we got 6:15 left on the job, 11 hours delivery to delivery point. We can go for another 9.5 hours, which that would get us within an hour and a half of delivery. I'm just wondering whether we want to just crack on with the job. We've been going for 17 minutes at this point on the record, so get back to you on that one. Would make the episode quite long, but it would mean that we're not driving at night. We'd sleep, we get 14 hours, so we'd get loads of time. We'd get full time. Why we get more rain? For goodness sake. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, you know. That's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to go live it wild. So what I said previously about the rain setting in, not the rain, the episode's coming out Thursday 7, Thursday 11. This is now going to be a one episode coming out on Thursday at 11 p.m. I'll try and remember to put a correction in the thingy bob, in the video when I edit. I am gonna roll through a little bit more. I probably want to get down to about, I reckon we'll get down to about 8 hours before we sleep, because that will give us a little buffer in case we encounter any traffic or anything like that, because I don't want to do this and then bam 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 we're late. As like I said in the last part of this, I think roughly speaking the late penalty is about 20% of the job's value. Let's turn the wipers off because we don't need those bad boys anymore. Yeah, it's about 20% of the job value, which is the late fine. We're on a 15k job, so we're going to be looking at probably about £3 late penalty if we are late. Like I said, that is the difference between us getting the trailer and us not getting the trailer. And at the end of the day, this is why we are doing this monstrosity of a job, is to get the bloody trailer. So it does make no sense to me whatsoever to do that. Anyhow, the moral of what I was saying is that, yeah, I was doing 3 days in the office this week because I had to move some desks, move some equipment and all that stuff. So I've literally been today all day. My colleague started 11, who's in charge of the planning and stuff. So I spent from 11 till about 5:30 scrabbling around on the floor under desks, moving desks, moving monitors, unplugging cables, plugging cables back in, all that good stuff, literally all day. And it was, yeah, it was no joke. I am sore and achy now. Yeah, that's what happens when you get a hard day, when you're a 9 to 5 pencil pusher. You get a hard day's graft, that's what happens. It's all good. It is all good. I will sleep well tonight. I'll have a good rest up, and at home for the rest of the week. So we're gonna keep on trucking on. hitting up that 540-mile delivery to go. 9 hours 50 minutes left on the delivery window, or till expected delivery rather. And, yeah, we're about to get paid. Another thing I am hoping is, and I'm pretty sure we do, I'm hoping we've got enough fuel to get us through. The secret might be to the troublesome brakes, maybe to use the engine brake a bit more, Jake brake. Right, we'll skip this one. We'll just have a look at the map a little minute. Let's see what we got going on. We're coming up into Boise. Do we want to come off there, or do we want to truck on through and come off here in Ontario and roll on all the way through to Seattle? Let me think. If we come off there, that's another 22 minutes. That's nothing. We come off there, it's another hour 12. Ideally, we want one just sort of at the side of the road. Like that will be fine. So it's 2 hours away, so we'll do that.
The American people are counting on you to drive. Let's go.
Yeah, we do that. Pull up there, we'll rest, and we should be a straight shoot through to delivery then. Like I said, now the plan has changed slightly. We are looking at this being a slightly longer episode, more like an hour instead of 45 minutes. But it's all good. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Like I say, we're just coming up through Boise now. Give it up for the Boise Massive. And that seals the deal on this 5-part job. What I may even do, maybe, if I'm feeling kind of crazy, is I will put the 2 episodes out anyway, and yeah, the 11 PM episode will be the next job. Who knows? Getting some good trucking in this week, guys. No joke. Doing these every day does make me wonder, because Lynn was chatting to me. Lynn, I talk about Lynn a lot. He's one of the guys that I met through the legend that is Mr. Farquhar's channels. He was in Mr. Farquhar's Discord, and his only flaw really is that he loves golf. But you know, every man's got a flaw, so it's all good. It's all good, bro. But yeah, we chat regularly. He acts as my sort of I wouldn't say unwilling. He acts as my willing content creator, or content creative director, sort of, kind of sound off board. Sound a lot of ideas off him, and he'll come back and say to me, that's crap, or that's got legs, let's flesh it out a bit. He toyed with the idea of what could you do an episode every day. Just generally, could you do like a daily tracking episode? And to be honest with you, that's what I've been doing this week, because a saner person would have probably recorded all of the episodes, all of the parts, and had them all ready, lined up and good to go. I am not that sane person, and I have been recording these the day before they go live. So like, this is going out on Thursday, it's now Wednesday. So it does make me think, could I do a daily trucking show, or like a daily trucking episode? Let me know what you think in the comments about that. It's an interesting concept. I think I'd have to keep the videos shorter format. I think you'd probably want to keep them 20 to 30 minutes if you were going daily. But yeah, if you've got any thoughts about that, let me know in the comments. I think probably if I was gonna do it, or there was an overwhelming majority of people that said, hell yeah bro, do them daily, I'd have to really give that some consideration. Because it's a lot of, it's not necessarily a lot of work, but it's work maintaining it, you know. Like if I'm not feeling it one day, then it's like, I don't want to go in there and record because I'm not feeling it. I think it's probably more noticeable then as well if I have periods where I can't record and the episode doesn't come out. I think it's probably more noticeable. But it's something to toy with. Just hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think about that. And also, I haven't said this for a while, but if you have got any feedback, good or bad, if it's good, great, I'd love to hear from you. If it's bad, awesome, love to hear from you too. The only thing I ask is if you're going to give bad feedback, if you're going to give bad views on the episode, the series, whatever, the only thing I would ask is that it's constructive. You just put a comment up, oh, this was rubbish, this was the worst trucking show episode I've ever seen, and that's it. That is no use to me because, you know, I'm reasonably new in the game, I'm looking to improve, I'm looking to grow the audience, I'm looking to grow the community. So if you just put up a comment and go, oh, this was crap, then that's cool, thanks for the feedback, but how was it crap? Why was it crap? What didn't you enjoy? What did you enjoy? You know, let me know what you think. If the sound is off, let me know so I can work on the sound. If if I'm doing something wrong in the game, like I'm driving illegally in any kind of way, let me know. Feed it back. But all I ask is be constructive. You know, don't just say, oh, this was crap, because that doesn't help me in any way make better content for you guys. I have absolutely no issue whatsoever with taking feedback, so mileage wise, still 466 miles to go. We started on 800 or so. Someone's getting pulled over. Naughty, naughty. Have some horns and tones. Yeah, I think we are going to be dead on around an hour for the episode. I half think that I probably could have done this in 3 if I had a more horsepower truck, you know. I'm saying the load is about 40,000 pounds or so, so it's right over just over the cusp really, by about 5,000 pounds of what this truck can comfortably pull. So I think if I'd had like a 500 or a 550 engine, I probably could have done it quicker because you can accelerate faster and all that stuff. So but yeah, you know how it is. You're playing that GDC game. That GDC money is harsh. But yeah, I reckon we shouldn't be that far out from the sleep spot at this point. I think sleeping at this spot will put us back at the daytime, and should see us through to finish then. Should be about another half hour's driving after the sleep. IRL driving time, that is. Time we're looking at, it's just past midnight here. We've got 4:25 to go. What we've got our sleep time at 5 hours 56 on the sleep. So, you know, we're cutting the sleep off probably by about 5 hours or so by the time we get there, which is that's not terrible. It is what it is. We're going to be coming off here.
Keep right. And then exit right.
So we're going into that truck stop on the left there.
Exit right. In 400 meters, turn left.
So we'll go up, rest, and then we will not roll the stop signs. Let's see where we're going in here.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Just through here. I'm not going to fill up because
Turn left.
pretty full anyway on fuel. Put it to the Chevron services. Truck stop should be
Make a
on the
U-turn.
back here.
Keep our enemies guessing.
Is it around here? This one here. Yep, that'll do. So see you guys in the morning. We are. We've got some nice daylight now. Spin around. This is the most daylight we've had all episodes of this job, I think. Let's get back on the road. I think this is going to work out pretty alright for us. We are 13 hours 53
And then turn left.
on the sleep.
Turn left.
So I think this is going to work out pretty okay for us, I reckon. I think we will encounter slightly more traffic by doing it, but it is what it is. So yeah, we will arrive just as it's getting dark. 6:26 p.m. Alright, let's get back up to speed. So it takes a while. Once she's up to speed, it's not too bad. It's the getting up to speed that takes the minute, you know. Very confident at this stage that we have got enough fuel to cover for delivery, so we won't need to top up again on this job, but we probably will need to top up on the next job, so just something to keep in mind. So yeah, we'll just keep on rolling through. As you can probably hear, I've still got a bit of a raspy throat now and again. Still that same illness I had a couple of weeks back, just lurking around. Doesn't seem to clear. Just bloody annoys the hell out of me. The wife's bad with it as well. She went to the doctors to give her some antibiotics. She didn't really get better. If anything, it seemed like she got a bit worse. And then give her a different course of antibiotics that if she takes them at the wrong time, she sort of starts feeling a bit squiffy with them. So it's all a bit sort of a bit of a funny one, really. But yeah, hopefully we get some get on the mend soon. An absolute cracking steak dinner for tea tonight. Home cooked steak dinner. We had some steaks. I bought them. They're on a reduction at Aldi the other day. I thought 50% off or something. So I got two. Bang them in the freezer until we're ready to have them. And then yeah, decided tonight was the night. Stopped at the store on the way home, picked up some pepper sauce, picked up some calamari, some chili, soy, garlic calamari, bit of the steak, some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some beef dripping chips or fries for you American folk, and it was delicious. Yeah, I'm not a professional chef by any stretch of the imagination. I do very much enjoy cooking, testing out new recipes and trying all that kind of thing, but at this point I feel like I can cook a pretty good steak, just the way that my wife and I like it, and it was cooked pretty good. So yeah, I'm nice sitting here recording this on a blustery, rainy Wednesday evening. Got my headphones on, recording a bit of truck sim, chatting to you lovely folk with a nice, full, contented belly of lovely steak. And it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. The problem is we got 4 kids, right? So love them all dearly. Think it's important to say that, but it does make life hard in terms of getting out and about and having some quality time with the wife, getting out with some going out for meals and stuff like that, because we don't have generally a lot of family locally. Her sisters live reasonably locally, but otherwise there's no one locally that we've got to watch the kids. My family live 250 miles away from where I live, so yeah, it's quite tough with childcare and sitters and stuff like that. So sometimes we just have to we can bypass the bloody way station. That's good. It's tricky to get a sitter to sort of go out and have food, just me and her and stuff like that, so sometimes you got to make the best of it through cooking a nice meal in the house, give the kids something else, and then you make something for you and for us, for me and her. That's just the way that it is. See, the kids are getting older, so it's not going to be like this forever. But it's just the way it is, guys. Just the way it is. Shit. Something then. Yeah, it is what it is. We make it work for us. Everyone says, oh, you need to make time for you guys, and we do in our own ways, but like I said, it's really, truly not easy when you don't have family that live locally and you don't have a reliable source of childcare that are happy to come and, you know, hang out with the kids for a bit while you get an hour or two out. But it's just the way that it is. We do get out periodically, once a year or so. I think that's just gonna be what it is for now until the kids are grown. So, I mean, they're not far away, you know. They are far away. That's a lie. So we've got 4 kids. 3 are mine and hers. 1 is mine from a previous relationship, but he lives with us. Yeah, he's 13. Our oldest is 7, so we've got a bit of a ways to go until they're old enough to fend for themselves. Our youngest is 2, and then our middle child is 5, so 2, 5, 7, 13. It's pretty jam-packed. It's just not really feasible to leave the 13-year-old on his own with them to look after them. I don't think we'd have a nice time then. I think we'd probably spend more time worrying about everything being right back at the house. So just coming through Pendleton now. 270 miles out from delivery. Not too far to go at all. We are making good time. I still think we'd probably be around an hour or so in this episode. And then we should be good and golden for the delivery. And the next episode, we will take a job. So this finishes in Seattle, Washington. And we need to get a little bit down south to Portland. Not down south, but more southern than Seattle. So I'm hoping there's going to be a little short job from Seattle to Washington to Portland, just so we're not bobtailing down there, because I don't want to blow through any money that we don't need to. We can obviously earn money driving down there, that would be better. Then we need to figure out our next step from there. Like I said, I would probably like to get up into Canada if there's a job going from there. So assuming that Russell lets us take the trailer if we like it,
Keep right.
there and then we
Exit
should
right.
hopefully be able to
Exit right.
go. Sorry, that's the rumble strip. Then we should hopefully be able to get a job going up into Canada. Good to see what they got going on up there. Promods Canada. Let me know, guys, if you have used ProMods Canada, what you thought. I was loving Reforma Mexico. I was having some issues with the delivery times. I spoke about it. Managed to figure that out, and after that it was absolutely awesome. I was concerned for a little bit of time there that we'd probably have to think about canning off Reforma and just sticking with mainland to Canada, but seemed like it was okay. Please pull in for inspection. We got to do what the DOT says. They are going to have a little whinge about the state of the truck because it's got probably like 2% wear on it. So let's pull in, get weighed anyway. See what these guys want. £68,000. Your vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Be more careful next time. I know. Anything coming on the free lane? Show is, but I'm coming over. Yeah, we are banging through the good time now, guys. We are rolling through. 4 hours and 30 minutes left to go. Good on the sleep time. Over 10 hours on the sleep time. Let's come on over to this thing. Let's get up. Gear, 5th gear. Here we come. Turn the blinkers off. 5H. Bop bop. 6 out. This guy's flying out of here. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped actually to be getting a trailer, because I think that's really gonna help us get up some good money. I was saying last time, I reckon probably the focus after that's going to be getting a engine upgrade of some nature. I'd preferably like to go up to about 500 or so if I can. If that's even an option, it'd be just have to chat to Jake, see what he's saying. But that would be good, because that would dramatically increase the amount of weight that we could pull and the ease of which we could pull it. Because like I said, with this, once we sort of get up to speed, we can pretty much coast to that speed, no problem. But getting up to speed, it's problematic. That is fair to say. That was a don't reach for the fan when you're on a corner. Old nice steady 60s if we can. 200 miles to go, baby. Not sure what we got on the right here. It looks like some kind of vineyard or something, maybe. I'm not quite sure. It's interesting, whatever it is. Looks like some kind of plants growing up like a wooden frame. One thing about Serial Black Modding's physics mod, you notice the sort of air suspension much more. You know, the cabin roll. You can get half a mile off the rumble strip, bro. Get off the rumble strip. We are coming through to Yakima, Washington, I think. 100% on that, but that's what it looks like is up next. 3.5 hours to go, guys. We are nearly rounding off the end of this mental journey that we've been on. Because it has been a crazy journey. 2,300 miles is no mean feat. It's taken us 4 days, I think. Yakima discovered. Nice. That was my 7th city in Washington. Yeah, it's taken us 4 days to cover that distance. A real over-the-road trucker, I don't know if that's a true representation of what an over-the-road trucker would do. Don't know if it'd be more or less. Guess it's the same thing, depends on the truck, the power, the weight of the cargo, all that stuff. If they're a good driver or if they're crap like me, you know how it is. All them things to think about. This car just hugging the inside lane now. No intention of letting me in. none. So we'll just carry on this lane. Some outside shots going. Bear in mind that my outside driving is not great. There are some people that prefer driving with an outside camera. It's not something that I've ever been really able to get a hang of and do it well. Try nonetheless. Just coming over some kind of elevated suspension bridge over some kind of estuary or dam or something like that. Let's get over on this lane. Making great time. Seattle lane is either lane. Hopefully we will have a good park job when we get there. One thing I did do, and I don't know if I mentioned it, is I've changed up the parking situation. I was previously running it on the most difficult parking option available on every single job. What I've done now, after consulting with the creative director, Mr. Linuen, he suggested that actually probably feel slightly better if it was randomized. Because then it'd be like we're asking, it's like they're telling you where they want it rather than it's always just based on where you want it to be because the best XP and stuff. So yeah, that's what I've done, is I've set the parking as randomized. So some jobs might be easier, some jobs might be difficult. It was all done on the basis of thinking, right, well, if you were receiving a truck delivery, you would tell the truck where you wanted it to go, right? So not you tell them where you want it to go. So yeah, let me know what you think about that change. We've got loads of time on the job left anyway. Pretty sure we could squeeze in another full sleep and still be on time. But I don't really want to be faffing around for ages trying to reverse it into a spot. Because we all know my parking is getting better, but it's still not great. Except that I'm not the best parker. Way station, thank goodness. Hopefully we can get up some speed. Under 100 miles left now, guys. This is absolutely monumental. And 2,000 miles, 2,300 miles. just see in the top right of the GPS on my truck's GPS that for a brief second there, the little flashing rings from the delivery spot were just coming into view, and that means we're nearly there. I think it was 2,330 miles, I believe, was the distance. Will tell us at the end. We obviously did cover off a little bit extra because we diverted to see Jake. We hooked us up with those sick dog decals. SD Logistics, the name and only makes sense as the captain at the helm to be repping that brand myself. Should be yeah, reckon we're probably another I want to say like 10 minutes out. So another 10 minutes out from delivery, so after editing I think that will put this episode right around an hour. Rolling on through, baby, rolling on through. Don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying the content, do smash the heck out of the like button. That absolutely means the world to me. If you're not subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. If you enjoy any of my content, and I'm gonna watch it because that's really helped me out. And I am, like I said, tantalizingly close to 200 subscribers. I'm sitting at the point of recording at 199. Being like a lunatic today, checking because I want to plan in a live stream, solo trucking live stream, but it is not been happening. We will be back here tomorrow on our Summer in Thuringia save, so I hope you can make that. We are just again seeing the delivery point as we come up through Washington. It's very scenic up here, so we it's nice to be driving through, see some outside shots. Let's put the sat nav up so we can see where we're going. Heading down into Renton South is not where we're going. It's going to be over in that lane. Just get over it because that's the Seattle lane. Even though it's telling me now to get back in that lane. Seattle, it's a 50-mile-per-hour speed zone. Let's get some speed up. We can go 50, so let's go 50. 22 miles out, guys. This is absolutely awesome. I cannot believe we're nearly at the end of this massive job. I think this is definitely the biggest job on the series so far. It's probably not far off the biggest job that I've driven on ATS. And actually, let's pause here because we can get in the opportunity. Let's get that in. So there's the Homer M. Hadley Memorial Bridge. Photo opportunity captured. We are getting closer and closer. I can see Seattle now on the map. 12 miles out. I was completely off topic whilst we just make this the last 10 miles. I was watching a guy, I think his name off the top of my head is Bruce Davison, I think.
Keep left.
So I'm going to keep left. Yeah, Bruce Davison, I think is his name. And he was watching a really interesting video of his the other day,
Left.
where he was importing a Scania something off the top of my head, it escapes me, but a Scania from Canada into the States. It was a really fascinating video, vlog style video, where he was showing the whole process of getting through customs and all that kind of stuff. So it was a really interesting watch. And then he did another video a couple of weeks, or a day or 2 days
Keep
later
right.
or whatever.
And in.
And
Turn
then
right.
that was sort of his friend's reaction to it.
Turn right.
But it was an
Keep
interesting watch. We are coming into Seattle, Washington. Absolutely no idea off my head what the delivery company is. Sat nav was programmed for it, so that'll take us. We are in touching distance now, 1 mile away.
Continue straight.
Just 1 mile away, guys, from destination, and $15,000. That payday is gonna be sweet. It's not gonna last for long because we've got to get fuel and we've got to get down to Portland. We've got to buy the trailer, but the jobs after we get the trailer are gonna be pretty slick. Come on, guys. Knackered. I want to get going. Buddy.
Continue straight.
Stay green, stay green, stay green, stay green. Do.
Keep right.
Just speed around here. So we are entering the exiting for the port of Seattle now, so we are delivering to the port. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have delivered here before. Definitely delivered somewhere like this before. I think since we've made good time, it would be foolish of us not to get. See our delivery spot up there. I think we will get this video spot while we're here. This is the Seattle port. So they do some pretty heavy cargo freight here. Not sure what they need a boom lift for, inspecting crates or getting up on equipment or whatever. I don't really care, to tell the truth. Alrighty, that's enough of that. Let's get it rolling. Let's see, we go through here. Let's make the delivery. Let's go. This is us just dead ahead. in between these containers. I am stoked that we've made it, guys. Absolutely pumped. I'm not planning on skipping parking because it's right there. I am going to have a look at the a mod that I saw on Modded ATS's video, where he replaces the parking spots with lines instead of the white flashing boxes. I feel like that gives a more sleeker, realistic feel. Let's hit T, unload the cargo, let's get paid. And that is it, guys. 2,356 miles. It's taken us 92 hours. We've consumed 420 gallons of fuel. And we have been paid $15,043 for that, which is awesome. That is exactly what we wanted. But yeah, that is exactly what we wanted, the big old payday. Let me just do a real quick calculation. So we've done 2,356 miles divided by 420 gallons of fuel. So we averaged on that, which for saying is a heavy load, 5.6 miles to the gallon. So it's not too shabby at all. That is going to do us here, guys. That is awesome. Let's have a little quick sneaky look to see. We've only got 2 special loads going down to Everett, which is no use to us, or up to Everett rather. They're no use to us at all. But that is going to do us here for this episode, guys, and for the end of this job. We've done it. 2,354 miles. 4 episodes it's taken. I hope you've enjoyed, and catch us next time for the purchase of the trailer. Hopefully we'll go down, check it out, see what Russell's up to, and we'll see you next time, guys. You take care. If you've enjoyed, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe if you're not already, if you've enjoyed the content. Take it easy, and we'll catch you in the next one.